Well, this third segment is just to discuss the structure of our system. And I think Mel can explain that even better than I can, because we have the same basic structure that New Life Church used for many years. You have zone leaders, and in our church right now there's 2 zone leaders, and it's myself and a lady that I work with named Darlene, and she and I both work together as zone leaders. Then we have section leaders, and so we have, I don't know, 12, 13 section leaders, and we have a lady over the women's groups and men over the men's groups. Anyway, we just keep dividing them up, and so we have section leaders, and then we have our small group leaders, and we're just starting out, so we don't have, I'm also the pastor over them all, but really we just have 2 zone leaders, about 12 or 13 section leaders, and then all of our groups. The big challenge with our groups was taking what was the existing groups and forming them, putting them into the semester schedule, and taking the servant groups, the things that ushers and children's ministry and student ministry, and putting them into this group structure, because it's like, well, we already have our structure, and so it's a real process to transition them. But the plus side is, when you do that, you can put it into a catalog, and this is our latest catalog that we just put out in January. And the way I like to use this catalog is I want everybody to see the breadth of what is going on at our church, and so we encourage every type of group into this catalog. And it's especially good for when a visitor comes in, and we can give the visitor this catalog, and they can begin to read it, and they can see the breadth of what's going on. Because what they're looking for, a visitor comes in, they're looking for, is there a place for me? The other thing I like for people to see is put everything in the catalog, is then you begin to see the holes. You see where you're not, areas that you're not covering. So when someone comes to you and says, hey, I'd like to do this, or how come we don't have a group for this? You can help them to start a group for that, because that's obviously where their passion is. One quick story. We do a newcomers dessert, and we had one last Sunday night, and I was talking to this couple, and they've been coming since January. They got a hold of the catalog, and in the catalog what we have is a description of the group, when they meet, where they meet, how long they meet for, any requirements that are, and the leader and contact person. So this couple, they got a catalog. The guy found a group on Monday night going through the book of Revelation, and he connected himself without talking to anybody else. He just said, I'm going. His wife also found a group on Monday night for women who are working through infertility, and she just went and connected herself. And here's a couple that brand new to the church, hadn't been to the first process that we have for them to get to know us. They already got in a catalog and stepped into the system, started going to a small group. I can easily see them becoming small group leaders and then moving up the system. But anyway, that's our system. It's very basic. Mel can explain it even better than I can. So Mel, have fun with that.